Today I want to test how well this white DIY UV umbrella compares to the store-bought one next to it. I've not done any research into UV umbrellas and how they prevent the heat from getting to the user, but I've used them before and they do work very well. It'll be interesting to learn if my DIY umbrella can compare to a store-bought version, so stay tuned to find out next. I'm not going to go through the process of painting the umbrella, since most of you watching this should be able to figure out how to use spray paint to paint your umbrella. One important point I would like to make though is that after painting my test umbrella, I learned that painting it was not what I expected. I have a small kid's umbrella that's approximately 32 inches in diameter. I applied a very thick layer of paint to it that I felt was needed for deflecting the heat from the sun. Considering I didn't paint the entire surface of the umbrella, but I still used up 2/3 of the paint in the can, I'm very surprised at how much paint it took to cover even a small umbrella. Expect to use multiple cans if you're doing something the size of a golf umbrella. On the other hand, I was surprised at how much paint I could spray onto the umbrella, and at no time did it run. I did keep the can moving while spraying, but I know if this had been wood or metal, there'd be dripping paint everywhere. If anything, it's useful knowledge. To start my testing, I've left my 2 test umbrellas in the sun for 30 minutes. That should be a good amount of time in the sun before I start measuring temperatures. It's not summer sun, but it's still hot in direct sunlight. I'm going to do my first measurement on the underside surface of both umbrellas. Throughout my tests, I'll take temperature readings and record them on a Google Sheet. I'll review all the test results when I'm done testing. The next temperature I'll be measuring is from an object hanging about 4 inches from the underside of the umbrella. I'm thinking this is a temperature more relative to what someone's head would feel under the umbrella. Out of curiosity, I want to measure the outer surface of the umbrella. The temperature of the outer surface should not matter, but I'm more curious to find out if it's different between the 2 umbrellas. It would be interesting if it is, because then it might be due to the paint used or the color, but for now, I'm only curious to know if it's different. The results turned out better than I thought they would for the DIY umbrella. It did better in all 3 tests by a small difference. From my own experience though, this is impressive because the store-bought UV umbrella I used in this test was one that I had used in the past and was impressed how well it blocked out heat. Considering the DIY umbrella can perform better than the store-bought one, it's safe to say a DIY version could be an option if you're willing to go through the DIY effort. I did have a problem with the paint on the DIY umbrella cracking when the umbrella is folded into its closed position. I'll have to do some investigating into why the paint cracks and if there's anything I can do to prevent it. That'll be for another video. I'm glad a DIY version of the UV umbrella has the ability to deflect heat just like a store-bought one. I do have a lot of 50-inch golf umbrellas and it'd be great to convert one of these into a UV umbrella to use at the beach or at outdoor events. Of course, that'll only be if I can resolve the cracking paint issue. I hope you've gotten some useful knowledge out of this video. Leave any questions and comments you have in the comment section down below. That's all I have for now, and I'll catch you in the next video.